There are 8 spacecraft launches in 2019 that are a must-see for any spaceflight enthusiast. The following list is in chronological order, as best as I can get it. The first flight is SpaceX's Crew Dragon Demo 1, currently set for 2:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 2nd at Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The second one is the Falcon Heavy launch of Arabsat 6A, which is scheduled for launch in March from Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This will be the second flight of the Falcon Heavy. The third one is the Falcon Heavy launch of the U.S. State Department's STP-2. This flight is scheduled to launch from Pad 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in April. It'll be the third flight of the Falcon Heavy. The fourth one is the unmanned orbital test flight of Boeing's CST-100 Starliner, launched on top of an Atlas V rocket. It is scheduled for launch in April from Pad SLC-41 at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. The Crew Dragon in-flight abort test will take place in May or June and will probably be launched from Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Somewhere in this time frame will likely be the in-flight abort test of Boeing's CST-100 Starliner. This will be interesting to watch when it occurs. Number 7 is SpaceX's Crew Dragon Demo 2 flight. It is without question the most historical flight of the year. It is scheduled to launch sometime in July from Launch Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. It will not only be the first U.S. manned launch since the retirement of the Space Shuttle in 2011, but it will also be the first manned launch of a privately owned and operated spacecraft. The 2 astronauts who will make this flight are Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley. They will be the first 2 NASA astronauts to fly in the Dragon spacecraft. The 8th and final flight on our list is the crew test flight of Boeing's CST-100 Starliner. It is scheduled to launch sometime in August from Pad SLC-41 at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Florida. This will not only be the first CST-100 Starliner flight with a crew, but it will also be the first time that American astronauts have launched from another launch complex other than Launch Complex 39 since Apollo 7. It will also be the first time astronauts have ridden an Atlas rocket since Mercury. These are the 8 must-see space launches of 2019. They include the first launches of manned spacecraft owned and operated by private companies. Don't miss these launches if you have any opportunity to see them live. If you like this video, please press the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and also give it a thumbs up. You can also support this channel with a donation by using the link in the description.